5 ways to manage your money like the rich. Yes, 5 ways to manage your money like the rich. The first thing to note is set specific financial goal. What is your financial goal? What does financial freedom mean to you? This is subjective or it is relative. This is because what is financial freedom to someone will not be financial freedom to another. So how much do you want to earn? How much money do you need such that you will not be worried about money again? Is it 500,000 US dollars or 500,000 pounds or 500,000 euros? How much do you want in your bank account, or when all your net worth is put together? How much do you want? Is it 1 million US dollars? Is it 500 million US dollars? Is it 1 billion US dollars? So you need to know your financial goal. And here, your financial goal needs to be specific. You should know the target. What is the amount you are looking for? How much are you looking for? And then, how old are you now? How long will it take you to attain that amount you are looking for? If you do this, then you say it's specific. The fact that you have financial desire, you have the desire to make wealth, you have the desire to be rich, the fact that you desire to be a billionaire or a millionaire doesn't mean that you have financial goal. So if you want to manage your money well, the first thing to do is to have set specific financial goal such that you know how much you want, so that when you attain that, you can walk in contentment. Financial literacy also say that you need to be free from the psychology, or you need to be liberal when it comes to the psychology of money, such that you should know this is what I want to attain, and when you attain it, you can relax and not continue to keep yourself under pressure. So the key thing to note here is that if you want to be financially free, or you want to attain financial freedom, then in your money management, you need to have specific financial goal. This is very important. The second thing to note is to have a working budget. Have a working budget, or stick to a working budget. If you want to be, you want to attain financial freedom, you want to create wealth, then when you are managing your money well, the key thing, the second thing to note is to stick to a working budget. The first thing is that you should have a budget. If you don't have a budget, then that means you haven't started at all. The budget is going to help you, as we know, basically, it's going to help you to track, trace, and monitor all your incomings and your outgoings, all your incomes, all the money that you are earning, all the money that are coming to you, and all the money that are going out. This is because if the money coming to you is 10,000 pounds or 10,000 dollars a month, or it is 5,000, and if that is your incoming and your outgoing is same or higher, that means you are broke. You are in a financial let's say hell or shit or problem. So you need to know the wreck you find yourself. To easily monitor that is, first of all, to have a budget. And when you have the budget, the second thing the budget will help you to monitor is to see, what am I spending my money on? Where do my monies go? Where do my monies go? Is there anything I can do about it? Is there any way I can cut down some of the things I'm spending money on? Are there some subscriptions you need to terminate, maybe temporary or permanently? Are there some impulse purchases you need to do away with? Are there some specific areas that you are spending too much money on? Your budget is going to give you an idea. So first of all, you need your budget. Study your budget for maybe the first month or last 3 months and see what you have been spending money on. Your budget is also going to help you to know the difference between how much is coming in and how much is going out. If your outgoings, which is the case of many people who want to start wealth creation, or who want to start the journey of wealth creation, decide that the amount of money that comes to their account is lesser than the amount of money that is going out. Whatever reason, whatever let's say things you are spending your money on, there is a financial problem. If the amount of money coming to you, or yes, coming to you is lesser than the amount of money you are spending, that means you are spending some money that you are going to sweat for them either tomorrow, in the future, or you are eating your tomorrow's money today. So you need to have a budget. And if your budget is not working, you need to make it work. So if you want to get a good budget, there are several ways. Somebody say, oh, for me, I don't want to be that formal and have a budget and it will restrict me. There are several ways to have a budget. You can get an app and get a formal budget, or you can use maybe a notepad, or yes, a notepad on your phone or on your tablet, or just a notebook, and write the things. First of all, you write the things that you have been spending on, you go through them, you assess them, you try to take away some of the things that you can do away with, some of the things that are not important, you do away with them, you reduce your expenditure. Then when you are making a new budget that you are going to live with, you are going to now focus on how your money should be spent, then this budget will be there. If it is on your phone, if it is on a notepad on your phone, you shared it on your laptop, you shared it on your tablet, any point in time you can refer to it. This can help you manage what you don't need, so that you can distinguish between your needs, your essentials, and some of the things that you can do away with, or some of the things you can delay. Delaying gratification is very key when it comes to sticking to a working budget. It's also very important that it will help you to also try and avoid impulse purchasing. So if you think that when you go to the supermarket or you go to the grocery shop and you end up buying more things that you do not need, especially within a month, or some stuffs that are going to remain in the shelf for a very longer period, then you can consider buying online, so that when you want to buy, you have planned already before your income comes in, or before your salary comes in, or before your money's reflect in your bank account. You've already listed the things you need, so that you can stick to them. And when you look at your budget and you come to realize that the difference between your incomings and your outgoings isn't so significant, then you will need to do a very good job about it by reducing your expenditure. So if you want to create wealth in your money managing strategy, you need to do your best maximum to continually find a way to reduce your expenditure. Now, when you attain the financial freedom that you are looking for, that is when by that time you have enough money to cover all the vacations you want to go, to cover all the expensive things you want to buy, all the brand. Until you get there, you need to refrain from buying the brand, because if you want to wear Nike, you want to wear Adidas, you want to wear any brand, you want to use an iPhone, an Apple phone, you want to use an Apple Watch, you want to use an everything Apple, you want to stick to Apple computer and everything. If you cannot afford, you need to look at it in your budgeting, in your money management skills. The key thing to note is that anything you are buying, can you afford it? Your budget is going to help you to tell what you can afford and what you cannot afford. And there is a rule we will discuss later. Anything you cannot buy five, you cannot buy five, not on credit. You cannot buy five with your money sitting in your account, or the money, the income is, then that means you cannot afford it. So this is just a rule. So you can't just say that you spend money on many things, or anything that you think you need, you want to spend money on it. We don't do that. So have a working budget and stick to it. The third thing to do, or yeah, the third way to manage your money like the rich, is to save for only emergency fund. It is only someone, an average person who has got maybe a higher incoming compared to the expenditure, and would want to be saving 4 years, 5 years, and you are still saving and it is sitting in your savings account. That is even wrong. It is good to save, but it is wrong. If you have to save, you need to save. You must save, but save for only your emergency fund. Any funds beyond, after that, after your emergency fund, should go into investment. It should go to investment. you should invest that money. The moment we start talking about money multiplication, how to multiply your money, you talk about the various ways you can invest your money. So the key thing you need to note here is that when you talk about emergency fund, we are looking at the funds that you are going to fall on in case of emergency. And usually we are looking at the monies that will cover your monthly essentials. So what you need on food, on your bills, your rent, the basic things that you spend within each month, including even your tithe and everything. You just look at the basic, the most essential things you spend every month, so that in case of emergency, how you fund your car, your mortgage, and all of that, those basic deductions, you look at them so that you save. Basically, you save for 3 to 6 months. We recommend 6 to 3 months. But if you look at your situation and you just want to be more relaxed, you can expand it to maybe maximum of 7, 8 months. But it shouldn't be less than 3 months. If you have this amount of money saved, when you are investing, when you take your money into a long-term, let's say, money-making plan, you are not going to panic when there is any situation and you need to look for money. So it's very important. When you save for your emergency fund, anything else, any extra money you have should go into investment. So when it comes to money management, it is not just an independent, let's say, financial strategy. It is something that serves as the heart of wealth creation, because when you are while you are making money, you'll be managing the money. And when you are multiplying your money, you still be managing it. So once you save to cover your emergency fund, you are good to go. So emergency fund, we are looking at the fund that can cover your basic essentials for the next 3 to 6 months. If you are not getting any salary, or if you are not getting any income, or if you are not getting any other thing. Now, the fourth thing to note is to strategize leverage. Strategize leverage. Here we are not looking at just financial leverage, or we are not directly looking at financial leverage where you are using debt to maybe secure assets that will generate you money. Here we are looking at leverage as in resorting or making use of the available resources and relationship and insurance around, such that they will be your advantage. So if you are there and you want to, if you are managing your money, it is not only about the capital, the monies that are in your bank account, or the money that are coming to you, the money that you have invested, you are managing. You are managing every aspect of your life, because if any aspect of your life is going down, it's definitely going to affect your money. They will demand money. So when you are managing your money, the other thing you need to consider is, what are the available resources that I can fall on for free. There is something that Apostle Joshua Selman says, that if you are a Christian, you might have heard that you cannot purchase everything with money. You cannot get everything on earth with money. If you do that, you will be poor. So you cannot, if you want to control your expenditure, then you need to build a relationship. You need to look at some of the resources that I can learn. What are some of the things you can learn that you do them on your own, such that you wouldn't need to spend money on. So basic thing before you become so rich, before you become the millionaire or the billionaire that you aspire or you dream to become, so that you have a lot of things to do at a time. The key thing you need to do is that capitalize on leverage. Make sure that you strategize leverage. What relationship can I keep, so that when I'm buying things, I can buy them on discount. I can buy them at a subsidized price, or I can negotiate to get a good price. When you look at the rich, everything they are buying, they take their phone, they call a friend. When you are going to buy something, the rich will come there and the rich will get a discount. The one who has more money is getting a discount based on relationship, based on the leverage, based on. So if there is a place you are buying things, buy it so well. Be friend with them, so that because when you are there, they can even email you, they can text you when they have discount, when they have any promotion, when there is any sales that they are making, so that you will be known and you take benefit of a cash return, or let's say any benefit that is happening at the place, they will let you know, so that you can capitalize on this. Another thing is insurance. You cannot say that I'm making money, because I'm making money the money will be in the account and you will cater for everything and you don't care. You need to get some life insurance for yourself, for your family, and also for your properties, so that in case of any misfortune, you don't need to go. Maybe you've lost some properties and you are going to start everything, use your money to go and replenish all of them. That is not a good money management skills. But if you have insurance covering your property, even if they are not taking away all the load, at least they are going to take away a percentage that will do you good. So in your money management skills, you need to strategize leverage so that you wouldn't have to pay money for everything. The final thing to do, the final way to manage your money like the rich, that the rich does a lot, is to spend your time economically. The final thing is to spend your time economically. You cannot dream, you cannot think millionaire, you cannot think billionaire and you still spend your time the same way you have been spending the time when you started your financial education. No, you need to prioritize. What should I put my time on? Ask yourself, this that I am doing, how much could I have earned if I had put this time to something else? So you look at it. If you are really free, what can I be learning? What skills can I be learning at my leisure time so that it will help me? Either it will save me money directly, or either it will earn me money directly, or it will save me money indirectly, because at some point am I going to need that skill, but because I've learned it, it is a plus to me. You ask yourself. Sometimes you don't need to cancel some subscriptions like Amazon Prime, maybe Netflix, only because you want to save the money. You also save time. The 2 hours to 6 hours you spend a day or a week watching a movie because you have subscribed and you need to utilize it, you could have used that money to also work and make, you could have used that time to work and make money. So if you want to manage your money so well and become the millionaire or the billionaire that you dream to become, then you need to manage your money like the rich, like the living millionaires now, like the living billionaires now. And at some point, if you need to delegate, if you need to cancel some unnecessary meetings, or you need to economize your time. It's very, very important. The time you spend on social media, if it is not something that is going to benefit you directly or indirectly in any form, you don't need to be spending so much time on it. So if you want to be rich, if you want to attain the financial freedom that you want to attain, these are the 5 ways you need to observe. These are the 5 ways you need to take so that you can manage your money like the rich and you become the billionaire, or you attain the financial freedom that you desire to attain. All right, okay, so kindly like our videos, share your comment and subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Amazing number of people are watching our videos but they haven't subscribed yet. Take a minute to subscribe to our YouTube channel and turn on the notification bell so that you will get every notification for all our upcoming videos. Okay, thank you and bye bye.